Why don't you like tequila? Because I hate it.
It's a bad. To me, it's a bad.
It's a bad.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. Welcome. Oh, geez. Hold on. We're peaking.
Yeah, you're peaking.
Am I? Is it just me?
Yeah, you seem very loud.
You seem way louder to me.
All right. What about me? Am I good? Hello.
Right.
Hello.
That sounds about right.
Peter. It's
Peter.
me.
Peter.
Yo.
Hey, Peter. It's me. I got no legs. After that lengthy introduction, welcome to the first actual Starbaby social hour.
Yeah.
The podcast for your ears.
The podcast for your ears.
The normal podcast.
We got the boys here. It's me, Zach, and people who listen to the test podcast will recognize the voice of this chap to my left.
Who's never really been on a podcast. He was on the one in the woods,
That's right.
but that didn't go anywhere.
No,
There was one in the woods.
wouldn't go anywhere.
Well,
So,
at Bartlett, remember?
No.
it was very intermittent.
No, dude, we were sitting around the
No, dude, you do remember. Check it out.
Oh,
we were sitting
with Chelsea and
Yeah, Chelsea, Julian, Danny, yeah.
Danny was talking about Jesus, how he's
yeah.
it's all coming back.
He's
to
I
a,
got concepts.
He's a replica of a concept, yeah.
Replica.
That was that night. It also went down to the river, too. We took the recorder down to the river.
Yeah, got some ambient
Yeah,
cricket sounds.
but that...
was a
The
while
point
ago.
is, that's the only one you've been on, which that never saw the light of day.
Yeah.
There were some great, hilarities
I feel
in
like
there.
it must have been not that good.
I don't
No,
think it's gonna work.
It was hilarious to me because it was me and us, and we were all doing stupid shit. We were listening to it one night at Zach's
Oh
house.
fuck, dude. It was bad.
It
was really funny. But
It was really funny because it was us. Like, we understand us,
Yeah.
and that is funny because someone would say a joke, we'd react to hearing it, and then we'd react in the past in the recording.
the exact same way. So we'd be reacting in the recording as we were reacting in real life because we didn't remember any of the
Right,
conversation.
because it was a few months removed from that.
Yeah.
So someone would say a stupid joke, and you'd comment while listening to it, and then 2 seconds later, your recorded you would say the exact same thing.
Yeah. And sometimes the recorded you would be better and it would make you fucking lose it because like that was a tailored no. God damn it, the royal you.
Dude, don't remember any of that.
It was
I
good.
remember like flipping burgers with a knife
Yeah.
and
That was good.
using Cheez-Its as a seasoning.
That was a different one.
Fuck.
No,
No, it wasn't.
that was that night.
That was
Was it really?
We might have done it twice.
I think
we did it with one with Taylor and Ethan. No,
right. That could have been the
They
same.
they didn't eat that night though. I don't think. Maybe they did. I don't know.
because Taylor only went once.
Right? No, I know that. And you guys
no,
got
we
there
did.
late.
We used Cheez-Its as seasoning, at least the first time, which is the one I'm recalling.
No, that was the second time. The first time was
you motherfucker. Let me finish.
all right.
Was the one where I used the grill off my amp to cook, and I know that wasn't that time because we left.
Cause right,
We were playing the guitar in the morning,
right.
so it couldn't have been that time.
Either way, cheese is on a hamburger. Not bad.
It's choice. If you got nothing else around and you got some burgers,
it's already kind of hamburger. It's salty cheese,
yeah.
Yeah.
and that is just cheese.
Was I drunk when I came up with that? I was like, Cheez-Its crushed up seasoning. But
Well, here's
you
the
weren't sober.
thing. Here's the thing,
I
Adan.
wasn't sober.
Like, drunk is a very wide kind of spectrum for you.
Right.
Because I think Zach and I were kind of talking about this the other day. Is like you don't, not that we've seen, have like a shit-faced
Right.
phase. You are just sober Adan, and then you're drunk Adan, which is for normal people covers buzzed, drunk, shit-faced, blackout. Yours is just drunk Adan.
We were talking about, oh man, it would be great if, because we've all amongst ourselves had nights where we've drinking too much and spewed, but you haven't, and so we're
Yeah,
talking
not in
about,
front of us.
oh man, we need that experience, but we were worrying about that you would just die. There would be no spew point. You would
would
just
just be
drink
dead.
so
Yeah.
much that your body would be mostly alcohol and you just die.
What are your thoughts on that? Do you agree?
do you have-
Okay, all right. Let's. The only time I've ever thrown up was senior year of high school, and I had Malibu, vodka.
You mean senior year of college? You can't drink in high school.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
That thing
Smart.
happening next year.
Right.
Smooth.
And anyway, it was Malibu. We were pre-gaming while driving to Bartlett Lake. Captain Morgan. We were doing Jaeger bombs. Beer.
Is this inside of a vehicle?
Nah. Nah. We were
Of course not.
Of course not. It's illegal.
That's bad.
Yeah. And when we were setting up camp, we walked over to the camp over and they were drinking wine and they had
This is okay. You were telling us about this the other night. Okay.
that's when I was drinking wine. I was already 5 different kinds of alcohol liquors in, I guess. And
Adan was
think
5
wine-
different kinds of drunk already.
5 different kinds
Wine's
of
a
drunk.
spirit, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the difference.
And
I
I threw up a little there because I was already trashed. Because we were pre-gaming even before we got to Bartlett Lake. We were like sipping on Bud Light or something. And then after that, some Mexicans in the camp over to us gave us some Captain Morgan. We were taking shots of that. And drunkenly puked all over the fire. Some fire vomit. Horrible smell.
Oh, no.
Horrible
Why
smell.
into the
Fire
fire?
vomit. He saw that Smokey the Bear poster thing or whatever. It's like, I'm gonna prevent
like,
this
only
forest fire.
me.
Only me can prevent
I don't know. We need the fire.
Spewed all over the fire. The fire didn't go out. It pretty much lit it more. Of alcohol.
Just
Oh
threw
right, yeah.
I didn't need anything, so it was literally just alcohol. I was throwing up.
Toss a firebender.
It was literally just alcohol. I was throwing up. It was bad, and I passed out right next to the fire. And I remember waking up, like halfway through my drunken nap, and seeing my friend Logan have a gun pointed to his head by one of the Mexicans because they're stargazing. Like it's probably like 4 a.m.
Wait, who are it? The Mexicans
The
or
Mexicans,
Logan?
the Mexicans, no,
Were-
all of
the
them.
Mexicans were
two
stargazing.
The 2 Mexicans and Logan, we were all shit faced.
Okay.
They were stargazing, and they pull up a gun to Logan's head and say like, "I'm tired of the fucking stargazing. What the fuck, bro? Get this shit down." I was like,
I'm tired of this lame ass shit. When are we gonna do something cool? Like shoot each other.
Logan was shit faced. He's like, "Dude, I'm ready. Fucking do it, bro. I'm ready." I was like, what the fuck's going on? I was like, oh
Yeah.
my god.
Did you just go back to sleep?
Yeah, I passed out.
All right, yeah. That's
Woke
Probably that's good.
up, saw that, blacked the fuck out again. The next morning, I wake up.
Your body's
I'm
like, you'll be good. You'll be good.
I'm like desperately. I wake up. I have someone's flannel on. No idea. It wasn't mine.
Mexicans.
Yeah, it was one of the Mexicans. He put it on me.
It's great.
It's weird.
look, man.
They
They're looking out for you.
yeah, they saw some kinship in you. You're like, we might kill this other guy, but this guy.
This guy. Here's my flannel.
So yeah, I run around the camp looking for Logan, make sure he's not dead or something. And he was in the back of his car
Dead.
in a pool of his own vomit. not,
Bum, bum.
not dead.
Yo.
That was a crazy night. That was fun.
That's a good feeling when you find your friend and he's not dead. I think we've all been there at least once.
Where's
you know?
my friend?
You're just
Not dead. Oh, not dead.
you know,
Dead.
and it's normally after a night of partying and drinking. It's like, oh shit, my friend might be dead. I'm gonna go check.
Where's Becky?
Like sometimes you just like, oh, they might have died because of alcohol poisoning, or sometimes, oh, they might have got shot by Mexicans.
Yeah.
It's one of the two though. It's only
Dude,
one of
and
those.
they were like so cringy in the morning after too, because like the girls had their own tent and they were in there changing, and just like fucking walk in there and like, who's trying to suck this dick? I was like, what the
You're like, what?
Who, Logan did that?
no, the Mexicans.
Mexicans,
And these
oh.
dudes were like,
Were they with your group?
no, they were in the camp over, and we were just being,
Guys.
it was all like,
Don, I have a question for you.
what up?
Were you trying to suck that dick?
I'm trying to suck this fat dick.
Oh, that's an added adjective each time.
I don't know, dude. I was still pretty shit faced the morning after, but yeah, we like immediately left after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these
That
guys,
seems-
they were with their kids and family members,
Oh,
Right.
that's nice.
right? It was a great time.
So yeah, I mean, basically, it sounds like you have to drink enough to get into a gunfight for you to spew.
I mean, not me. It was
Well,
I
you were
was-
still there.
I was
You were
there.
a party too.
yeah, but that was an experience. I know my limit. It's like 4 bottles, so it's good.
Of,
It's good
of
for
what?
Oh,
Of what?
everything just mixed together.
4 bottles of everything.
Look, Adan, that's not hard for us to do. We, you know.
Yeah, we have basically 2 here.
Yeah. Adan, we
I
we
did
might.
a bottle of Jameson by myself, and I was
You did.
relatively okay.
Yeah, you did most of that. I swear to God, you were dying in your truck because I was sleeping in the bed. You were thrashing around like a fucking washing
'cause
machine, dude.
I couldn't get comfortable. Like my legs were like crammed up like this.
I don't give a shit.
You can get comfortable because alcohol was slowly killing him.
Yeah, your stomach lining was sloughing off,
Sloughing
and
off.
He was like, "Nah."
Yeah, I woke up real sore.
That
the
marks
next
the
morning.
first
production
value joke. All right.
So I mean, I don't know if you answered, but basically, are you okay with our assessment of you that you have 2 states, sober and drunk, and that's basically it? You know,
Yeah.
in a normal.
I consider myself
night.
drunk when I'm just telling you I'm drunk. I'm like, oh
Right.
shit.
Right.
That's when you know. I'm
Which,
drunk.
you know, is a pretty good
But the thing is, Adan,
litmus
you
test.
have to tell us your shit face for us to know that you're shit face. Most people, they don't need to verbally tell you.
You could tell.
Right.
You can tell.
Yeah. Because I'm.
Well, I mean, I guess there's a couple times in Vegas where Adon's just bumping into walls. I'm like, oh, he's drunk. Right on.
Yeah, I mean,
I did finish the bottle.
But
of Long
again-
Island iced
again,
tea by myself.
Look,
again, but that was sort of spread out, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
We've been drinking for about 24 hours. It's all compounding and stuff like that. So that sort of shit face or that sort of drunk is a one night's kind of shit faced, you know.
Yeah.
You start to lose more and more motor functions the longer you've been drunk. It compounds, like I was saying.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah.
I miss Vegas.
I miss Mexico more than I miss Vegas.
Yeah. It was a lot more
Like
liberating.
Zach and I were talking, we were coming down the mountain. I was explaining to him the greatness of Vegas. Well, he understands Vegas, but Mexico, fantastic place.
What a great country.
But that Mexico trip is basically we could do that like twice a year,
It's
3 times a year. It's
closer than
close
Vegas,
and cheap.
It's cheap as fuck.
Cheap as fuck. But Vegas is a very
Expensive.
special trip once a year,
And that's because
always in February.
free room.
Free room. And then
That's a really selling point right there.
it really is. It's the free room, and then they're actually getting a house up there, so we can just stay there
Oh, really?
and just take a $10 Uber to the strip.
They are your parents.
Yeah,
Your
my mom and
other
her boyfriend.
Your other
Okay,
parents.
okay. Your other parents.
Yeah, so yeah,
And,
and
like, Henderson are actually like in the suburbs
no,
of
like in
Vegas.
the like kind of right off the strip, not like way out,
Yeah.
but in Vegas. Yeah,
Okay, that's good.
Zach's parents live in Henderson.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do.
they do.
Henderson's a great place. That's where we got all that pibber.
The fucking paper.
Great place. They allowed us to buy a large quantity of cheap beer.
Of a lot of alcohol.
Super great.
I mean, that's how you ask for from a town.
Hey, sell me cheap alcohol.
That's all I
No
ask for.
tax either.
Yeah.
No tax.
But Mexico.
Mexico. $1 6-packs at the border towns. It's like, well, it wasn't Tecate. It was some like weird.
It
ass-
was some other brand.
It was like
it was like in a green package.
It
I
wasn't
don't
Henneken either. or
No, it
anything
wasn't.
like that, no. Or
Heine-
it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't Dos Equis.
wasn't
Heineken's like from Holland or something.
Yeah, this probably looks like some Mexican brand. It's straight up.
Oh,
piss
I
beer.
bet.
It's probably worse than Bud Light. Like,
I don't like Bud Light.
dude, Bud
Like-
Light's so gross.
I like PBR and I like Tecate. I do not like Bud Light.
I like Tecate a little better than
Miller
PBR.
Light though.
I like
It's
Coors
just
Light.
piss
Coors
beer.
The
Light's
high life, man.
the highlight.
Right, it's a champagne of beers. This
a
podcast
Cadillac
brought
of
to you
cars.
by Miller.
Have you ever had a 40 Old English?
No.
Malt liquor is disgusting.
Yeah.
Straight piss beer.
That sound. I don't know. It happened.
It happened.
It
It
happened.
usually wouldn't be that loud, so no one would notice it
But
it did happen.
in this case.
in an amplified fashion. So now I have to answer to it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
When we're talking about things to answer to, I have your planner from last year.
Right.
So on a page that says October 3rd through the 9th, 2016. The second thing down says dip it low finish, but finish is spelled like the
Like the
people.
people. Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
problem with that. That's just a spelling issue of it.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. So okay, that
Dip it low.
has-
tailor it to the Finnish market. We're really gonna tap in.
You guys are dubbing it in Finnish? That
Yeah.
is weird.
It's all right. It's not that many. It's mostly looped, so
Oh,
we just need a consultant. That's really the hard part on that.
Well, you would just need to consult Google Translate.
Well, should have told me that back
Before-
then when we hired a whole team of Finishmen.
Whole team.
Finishman.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? Finishman?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Is
Yeah.
it really?
No.
Shit.
Also, Drip Drop Records rug.
Yes.
You guys are making a rug.
That's
we
already,
made a rug.
Yeah, that's in the
in
studio.
there.
Oh, okay. I haven't been in
Yeah.
the studio in a while.
Yeah. There's a rug.
Rug. Whoa.
It's just the logo. It's just.
The little,
It's not like as grand as you'd think it might
it's
be.
just a little floor mat. Yeah.
I'm gonna picture it as grand as I fucking want.
Okay. That's fine.
It looked grand.
All right.
Oh,
You are going to be disappointed by the truth. Okay. This has been Zach Answers Paperwork.
Zach answers
Maybe it
paperwork.
might pop up again. We have a little bit of
Recurring
a,
segments. Who the fuck knows?
We have
It's
a little bit of a homework. Ooh.
this podcast is a infant.
Dude, I wanted to go to the Trump rally. I had tickets and everything.
The prompt rally.
The Trump rally.
Where did you get the
Trump, Papa
tickets?
Trump. His website.
Where did you buy them?
No, they're free.
You just
What? They're free.
well,
They
why?
couldn't charge for them.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
In this state,
shit.
in a bunch of states, you could.
You hella
Yeah.
could.
In all states,
Yeah.
it's America. You can do that.
Couldn't charge for them.
Charged to see.
Why'd you want to go?
Because I went when he was doing rallies around here. I went with Taylor and
I remember that.
yeah, Taylor and
That was weird.
her dad because they wanted to go. So I was like, fuck it.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, only Mexican there.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's chill.
They should have just like panned to my face. The Latino community is
They
here
probably-
supporting, just like
they-
this blowing up to my
You're
face.
like, oh shit.
Did you watch the news that night? They might have. I know I would have.
The camera guy just zooms into the one Mexican blowing up my face. Just the Latino community is here supporting
He
Trump.
just looks confused and just like,
It was an interesting crowd. A lot of like really old white women
mm-hmm.
and really.
Where the
trashy
white
people.
women at?
Where the white women at?
They there.
And
Gotcha.
he kept on reporting, like pointing at the report and saying, "You're fake news. You're the reason."
This what
blah
he?
blah blah.
That's
It's his-
yeah.
that's
That's
his
his
10-year
special
plan.
ability.
You're fake news. Get
Yeah, he's got
outta
a
here.
10-year plan.
He's got a plan.
He's got a 10-year plan. 8 plus 2.
Tenure.
I don't know how he gets those other 2 years, but he's got them.
He's got him.
It's in the plan.
It's in the plan, so
Last one I went to, Arpaio was there too. So he's going to jail now. So I kind of want to see him before he
Yay.
went to jail.
I don't think Arpaio's going to be at this rally.
I think he might have.
I think that was like speculation that like Trump was gonna pardon Arpaio.
Can he even do that?
I don't know. He didn't. He ended up not doing
Oh,
it.
He's
yeah.
the president.
He's the president.
Yeah, he could. He could do that.
He,
He can do whatever he wants. He's fucking Trump.
Basically.
What a great guy.
yeah. Oh, is that why?
What's happening?
Check. I think that might have been why I was so loud. I don't know.
Oh,
The world may never know.
The world may never. So Holly got in trouble for the first time in my work today.
Okay, so again, a return segment from the test podcast. Adan, do you want to briefly go through the concept
Right,
of
right.
this?
Because I skimmed
Holly?
through that auditorially. I think I heard the name Holly, but wasn't there another person from your work?
Maddie.
That was Holly.
Maddie's Holly. Holly's Maddie.
Matt's visually stroking out.
All right. Okay. Fine.
Okay, so this girl's been working there about like 3 weeks now. I want to say, yeah, 3 weeks. And the first time,
I don't know if that.
not
That
long.
checks out.
Yeah,
I don't know if that checks out, but
Okay.
not long.
she hasn't been working there very long. And the first time I met her, I thought her name was Holly. Completely was not Holly. It's Maddie. Didn't know that. I called her like Holly a couple times. She didn't even correct me. So
Did you respond?
I mean, at that point, your name is whatever you responded to.
Hey, doofus. Yes. You're doofus now.
and yeah, I found out her name was Maddie. We were trying to get her on the podcast, but as of now, I've only
We?
said I was
I can try. Can I help?
Walk to my room. Hey, you want to be in a podcast?
I don't know.
with
I
me?"
guess try is kind of strong. You were like, what if
Yeah,
we had her on the
was
podcast?
an
And I
idea.
was like,
it was an idea.
okay. And then you didn't do it. You didn't pull
Because
through.
until today, I've only said a total of like 4 words to her.
Well, you could have said a whole lot of words to her. Here.
It sounds like most of those
stranger.
4 words
In a
were
recorded
probably
format.
Holly, right?
Yeah,
What, 3 out of 4?
3 out of 4.
The first time you said hi, Holly, the next 2 times would have just been Holly.
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 In what scenario do you only say her name? She turns around, yes. You just glare at her.
Your name is Holly. I don't care how much they tell me it's not.
Hey, Holly. And she looks around. Yeah. This motherfucker right here. Her name is Holly. I don't give a shit.
Is that supposed to be in your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You just walk away after a couple seconds.
I mean, that's the way to a woman's heart.
Just,
Yeah, not remembering anything about her as trivial
And
as
then just
her name.
staring at her.
Yeah.
dude, she's a weird girl. Like, she doesn't blink very often when she's talking to you. So it's just, and she has really big eyes, so it's
Fuck.
just like this the entire time she's talking to
sounds
you and
awesome.
doesn't fucking blink.
I was gonna say that's a weird thing to notice, but
No, it's not.
I think it's
crazy
I
eyes.
think it's probably pretty apparent when someone just doesn't blink.
She's
You're like,
just
something's off
She's
here.
got like big blue eyes, and it's just scary. She's just looking into my soul.
She a
Fucking
White
ter-
Walker.
Yeah.
She might be.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
That's
she got in trouble today because she wouldn't shut her fucking mouth.
And this is where you learn Adan works in an office set in the 50s.
Hey, maybe don't speak so much. I don't know. Maybe you'll make a couple deposits. Maybe no one breaks your knees. I don't know.
Look, we only get so many words a day. We got a lot of guys that need to say words. You need to wait your turn.
I asked her because
Man,
hold up, she started PVCC, so I asked her like, "Oh, how are your classes going?" And
You just like opened up Pandora's box. Of
yeah,
words.
she
Oh
wouldn't.
no.
She wouldn't shut up. Like she was talking to me. I was just like, yeah, oh, I feel you. She was talking about how her professor like called out some kid in her class because
For speaking too much.
because apparently
took notes.
the professor knew the student's dad, but the dad didn't know the professor, and she was telling me about dude after like.
I'm sure it wasn't a good story.
No,
if
it
you
was
trailed
all
off.
horrible. It was all horrible. It was,
You don't need to
she
repeat
wouldn't-
it.
Yeah, she wouldn't shut up. And she was talking to me for about 30 minutes just about her class. I was saying nothing to her. I was like, wow, yeah. Like at this point, I was just being courteous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
And our
How
manager-
courteous were you being, though?
Doesn't sound like that courteous.
You would at least listen a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
Cool. Neat.
I listened for like the first like 10 minutes.
Yeah, but
After
like,
that, like I had to get back to work. We
then
were
you
at
should have
work.
done that.
We were at work. You want to fix that?
I like how we tried to be smooth by not pointing out the fact that the mixer was sliding off the table, but it just got dead silent.
Yeah, it's a bit like when we were in the fucking Uber and I can hear Adan just go like, keep it in your mouth. Keep it in your mouth. Come on, man.
He was making faces. I was like,
I can imagine.
Swallow.
I
You
was
got
like-
this.
I was like literally just holding his mouth closed at one point.
I know. I know that because you said it.
Dude,
So to think that Uber did not know that he
had to know.
spewed in the back of the car.
100% he had to know.
Yeah, I heard like if you just take out all the words, like maybe he just didn't hear the words. If you just hear the actual splattering sound, the prolonged splattering sound, like through the lips, he fucking knew. He fucking knew.
Honestly, I didn't hear that, but
I'm surprised
I
you
was in
didn't
the
say
back
anything.
in pain.
Yeah. What a night.
I'm surprised he let us out of his vehicle.
Oh, someone called me.
Oh, you should have answered it on air.
Nah, it's all right.
On air. We're live. On the air.
Live on the air.
Yeah, so
Holly.
told a bad story,
Dude, it was-
and
okay,
you were
anyway.
rude.
I was
Then
not
what
rude.
happened?
I was so nice for that
You
situation.
weren't. You weren't listening.
I was so nice for that situation because we were at work. I was trying to work. I had a
You
shit
can
to
say
do.
that.
What?
I gotta work. Bye
I
bye.
gotta work. Bye. And she's like in front of me. Bye.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
anyway, let me,
She just, all right. Seriously, I gotta work. Bye. And then she just like,
Dude,
Wide eye staring.
the entire
What?
time she was talking to me, did not blink once. I swear, did not fucking blink. Fucking
Good.
terrifying.
Good.
Our boss walks in while she's
Yeah,
talking to me.
don't do that.
Our boss walks
Someone
in.
directly below us.
Our boss walks in. She sits down in the desk next to us and starts working. And she's still yapping loud as fuck. While Sue, our boss, is trying to work. And then our manager is like looking at me, telling her like telling me to like shut her up.
Slowly swinging a bat. Just like, maybe you do something about that.
Do
I don't
something
know.
about it. And she's like telling me like, the fuck, make her shut up, because she was like visually getting pissed of Holly fucking just yapping her mouth off and not doing shit work. So like I just went like this to her. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Adan was just putting a finger in front of his lips.
Yeah, gesturing to shut up.
And then mouthing the word "shut the fuck up" as he also said it.
Yeah, it was cool. And she shut up, turned around, didn't say a word to me the entire time.
Neat.
I felt kind of bad.
You shouldn't. You should here's what you do. You bring her this newfound outlet for all of her talking, and it's a podcast.
She can talk all day.
Yeah.
All day.
And we'll
no,
just be like,
no. What we'll do is we'll record it and play it during a podcast and make fun of her.
okay, we'll do like a mystery dinner science theater 3000.
We'll do dinner theater
We'll have dinner.
and watch theater.
The dinner theater.
Dinner theater
Mystery Space Master 4000.
and 5.
Oh, we can do a podcast with Latal on Friday while we're all pre-gaming. I would have
Yeah.
met Jackie, but I feel like she can't get in.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like we definitely used the one card I had.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucked up.
Yeah. And that was like,
Just
even
don't.
then, that was kind of sketchy. Like, I thought-
sure.
I thought we were going to get kicked out.
I thought I was going to get kicked out. I was like, "Ooh, ha."
It's chill.
Yeah, it
It's
was
chill.
fine. Turned out fine. Except
Yeah.
for the parts that weren't fine, the Ethan parts.
Yeah, that was real cringy.
Those were-
You guys just left him with me.
You
We-
left. You left him with me. I was there.
when?
He was like, "Do you need a ride home?" And I was just like, No. He's like, "You still live over by me?" I'm like,
Start panicking slowly.
Yeah. He was like, "I can drive you home." I'm like, "I'm going." I just kind of point. He's like, "Brandon?" I'm like, Yeah.
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 It's fine.
Look, Adan, we had a plan.
No, what?
I wasn't told any plan.
It
Dude,
was,
I was
it
telling-
was evade.
The plan is in the group chat. You can look in there. It's all in there.
Dude, I was trashed.
I don't give a shit. You were driving.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was like, "Adan, you cannot drive." He's like, "I gotta drive. I'm good."
I was not. I was okay.
It's not that
I was better than Jackie.
she wasn't driving.
That's not any sort of fucking.
And look, what you just said, or no, what Zach just said, "I gotta drive, I'm fine," is way worse to hear than "I'm driving, I'm fine."
Yeah, it's like I can't leave my car here.
I can't
I'm
not.
fine.
I can't not
It wasn't
drive.
even my car. Like, I was down to take an Uber. It's just Jackie wanted to take her car.
You were not down. You were so not down.
No, I was.
Speaking of that, I assume we're Ubering Friday.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
plan. We're all gonna meet up here.
I'm
We're
not
gonna
buying the
Uber.
Uber this time.
Yeah, I'll get it. As long as we have less than fucking.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's
cool.
fine.
four's good. So we can use my discount.
There
For
you go.
sure.
There you go.
You-
Yeah, she has a good fake too, so that works out.
That's good to say on there.
That's
You want to repeat her full name too?
Yeah, her name is.
It's a weird name.
Yeah, her name is Apple. But yeah, so we should be good, and all that. It's $5 cover, right?
Should be.
All right.
You're
Sometimes
playing.
it's 10, but yeah, I am playing.
Oh.
You put us on a guest list?
I can do that even when I'm not playing.
Well,
That's true. You did it on my birthday.
Yeah.
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 It was a good time.
Yeah.
that was a good time.
That was super sketch too because the chick that's usually working the door wasn't there. Like I text her like, "All right, so for guest list, blah 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 with names and everything."
Yeah.
I sent it. She texts back like, "I'm not working tonight." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm sorry."
How'd you get us on?
So I went in, just walked in. I like made sure like I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm a drip job. I'm working tonight." I was like very
Like,
I'm working tonight. Very obvious about it. Then I went in. I wait like 4 minutes, and then I come back. So I'm like, guest list? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Here's some names. So don't try that because they'll probably let you do it.
swear drip drop. Sure, I'm working tonight. Can I have
Yeah,
some
pretty
friends?
I mean, that's
Can I
definitely,
have some friends? Dog, I cannot help you with that. I could put some people on a guest list, but your social shit, I don't know.
I mean, that stuff like that has happened in the past. Like the first show, the first summer
Right.
showcase, we just showed up to the venue like 3 hours early.
Yeah.
Just like drip top up,
Yeah.
hat and shirt. And you guys here for the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, some dude just like there was no one in
That we could see.
breakfast.
They were
And
like in the office or something, but
Yeah.
they weren't like, yeah.
so we were just like waiting outside, like waiting to actually go in to the fucking club, and
And it's like 6
yeah,
p.m.
me and Matt are underage at this point, so
way
it's like
underage.
Way under.
it's like we're trying to get into a club, and like we
We're like
we have
nine-
no business being there.
We're like 19.
Yeah. And so we're just like kind of waiting there. I think we're waiting for Brandon or someone to show up. Probably because what else the fuck were we gonna
Yeah.
do? And then this dude who was opening up the bar just like opens the door. He's like, "You guys here for the drip drop thing?" Just like we were facing the other direction, just calls out to us. We're like, yeah. And we just like walk in. And we're like, fuck, that was easy.
I mean,
That dude practically asked us in.
Even when me and Jackie were trying to get into the back, that security guard did not give a fuck. He was just sitting in his chair
he's
smoking
probably
a cigarette.
yeah, he's on break.
He always never gives a fuck. Every
Is that the
time
guy
I go through
with like
the back,
the glass and curly hair?
No, he's an older guy.
no, he's bald dude.
Oh,
Not a fuck. He didn't even look at us. He was like smoking a cigarette, looking at his phone. We walked past him. I texted Zach.
he not on the clock.
He's not on the clock.
Yeah, I always try to like just like loosely gain approval from him for when I go in the back. Just like it was one time I was going into the back and like the gate was closed, which it's usually like ajar. And I'm like trying to move. He's like, "You got to push it." I'm like, "Oh, where?" Like there were visual cues that I didn't know how to get into this place,
He's like,
and he helped me.
He helped you break
Yeah.
into.
Adan, when you met him.
When did you meet him? I assume
met
you
him
met
at-
him on his birthday.
I met him on when you played at the Monarch. When Drip Drop played at the Monarch.
When we were playing
Scarlet Room?
upstairs, Scarlet Room.
Yeah. We were in the back room.
When did you go to that?
I was there.
Yeah, he
Zach
was
was
there.
dying. Yeah, we had to take his stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were there the night he had. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
he was
okay,
there.
I remember that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that night that you were dying was the only night that I think I met the owner.
that's when I met him taking his song.
Okay, yeah, because
Oh.
he
Were
came
they-
in. And,
oh yeah, they were backstage. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. He
Okay.
came in and Zach's like migrating it up.
No, and he turns to Brandon and says, "You got to get that kid home."
We did. We got him home.
We got him home.
We got him home.
I wish I was just like blacked out. That would have been way better.
You know what you need to do? You need to force yourself to get blacked out anytime you feel a migraine coming on at a
I
show.
wonder because you know what, that might work. Let's try that next
So
time.
if you're super shit faced, like you don't feel the migraine, or
Yeah,
it does not
I don't
there?
think I would. I mean, I'm sure it'd be hell in the morning, but
It'd be hell in the morning. It'd be hard to get up to shit faced. I'm sure because you'd probably be feeling nauseous, right?
depends.
Zach
Kinda-
gets migraines.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Zach gets migraine.
that's a whole thing. We could-
No, he is a demon that sometimes latches onto his head and skull fucks him.
yeah.
So that's still like every other day.
Well,
You've, knock on wood, been good the last few days.
I was like,
Good-ish.
I was kind of feeling it. The other day was a Monday.
Yesterday was Monday.
Yesterday,
Yes.
I was kind of feeling it yesterday.
Well, circumstances.
Well,
You
like
didn't sleep.
No,
We went
yeah,
hiking.
yeah. But like after that,
Oh, you guys saw the eclipse, all right?
yeah.
How was that?
It was good. I mean, we weren't. So if you're listening to this in a context that you don't know,
We live in Arizona
we live in Arizona, so we weren't in the path of totality.
for the
which was-
2017 eclipse.
Yeah. So me and Matt hiked Squaw Peak or Piestewood Peak, to just like to check out the partial eclipse. And I ate too many eggs,
Yeah.
so I spewed eggs and water.
This is the Spewcast. If
Yeah.
you-
This Spewcast. I didn't know that.
It was yeah.
yeah.
Well, I wasn't like dying to share it with everyone. I was like,
You spew.
The fucking eggs. I didn't
Just on
chew
the
them too well. Yeah.
Chunks of eggs on the trail.
It was hot.
Yeah,
Drank a lot of water.
Hard-boiled eggs.
I didn't sleep.
Yeah, because the peak was at 10:30, and you know Zach, he cannot wake,
Yeah, I usually
so he stayed woke.
You just stayed awake.
yeah. So, anyways, we're doing that, and it's fine till it isn't, and then it's whatever. But
You speak.
wait, how do we get to that?
We were talking about
I just
well,
said because
well, and then we got on that because we were talking about you being kind of dead
Right.
yesterday.
I guess we can move off that unless wait. Okay, so I actually have a thing about that show. That was the Winter Showcase of 2017.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it would have been January-ish.
Yeah.
February maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just make sure I'm getting dates right. So when because we did whatever. Anyway, so so this chick a while ago, like just like completely unprompted, reached out to me. She's like, oh, I listened to, I don't know if you guys you're down on Instagram. Saw this. I just
think I did,
posted
yeah.
a screen grab. She's like, oh, I really dig this remix you did. I was like, oh, it's super
Which
cool. Thanks.
which one should the new one or the old one?
I don't know. She didn't specify.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Probably.
like which one. Which one did you
One I
specifically?
put work into, one I didn't.
Yeah. So she reached out and that was super chill, and that was like a couple months ago, and I recently remembered, I'm like, oh, that was really cool. I should like take a screenshot of that and post it on my Instagram, just for shit
For the pipe.
for the pipe. Anyway, in the bio of that Instagram post, or I don't know, the description
Caption?
caption, that's the word.
There you go.
I was like, I was like something along the lines of when someone you've never met hits you up about a music thing that you did. I was like, it's super cool. Anyway, she it turns out she follows me on Instagram, likes the post, and then she private messaged me. Just like, we've totally met before. I was like, oh. She's like twice, and I'm like, oh no.
Was she one of those? Was that blonde chick?
That's what I'm fucking thinking,
there were two blonde chicks, though.
dude. She was like, okay,
There was two blonde
They're
chicks.
basically the
all right,
same.
Hold
though.
on,
They were
hold on,
friends.
hold on. Let me finish. Fucking. Okay. Let me rewind. So she was like, yeah, totally met you twice before at the Winter Showcase and at that one Barsmith show that was your birthday.
Shit.
I'm like, fuck.
Dude, it's got to be that blonde chick.
I thought there was two blonde chicks.
There was.
There were.
Okay.
But one was, I think, more into Zach than the other one.
Okay.
I have no idea. Anyway,
They're like the
Small
same-
tangent off the story.
Same person.
At the winter.
Natalie, if you're listening, sorry.
Natalie.
I'm real sorry. I feel like a dick.
What's the name
If-
of the other one?
I don't know.
I don't
She
know.
didn't hit me
She
up.
didn't hit him up. Small tangent off that story. If we're talking about the same chicks, Adan and I kind of cornered them coming out of the bathroom at the Winter Showcase.
Oh no! What?
No.
They cornered me.
No, they didn't.
I swear to God.
Okay,
I was walking
well,
out.
maybe.
And they
I
started,
was taking a piss. I came out of the bathroom, and it looked like Adan had stopped these two coming out of the bathroom to talk to him.
No, other way around. I was waiting
Alright.
for you. No, I was against the wall waiting for you, and they were waiting to use the bathroom because the girls' bathroom is just like a fucking line.
It's
Yeah.
the women's bathroom.
Yeah, there was a line, and we were just both chilling there, and they started like, "Hey, what are we blah blah?" blah.
Hey, what the fuck's
What
up?
the fuck, bro? No, they were shit faced. Like you can smell the alcohol in their breath, and they were just talking, and yeah, that's how that happened.
Okay, cool.
I didn't corner anyone. Fucking Ethan.
Shit.
Yeah, that's how that happened. I was waiting
Okay.
for you.
All right, that's chill. It's chill when drunk people come up and talk to us.
That's what happened in Mexico.
That's what happened in Mexico. I like my like just like funny but like genuine interactions I have with like people that are shit faced that come up to me just talking about anything. That I think it was at the last showcase at Monarch. There was that one guy wearing a tank top.
The secret show, the one that was telling you about his goddess of a girlfriend.
Yes,
Yeah.
that guy. Yeah,
That
man.
was funny.
Oh man. So
You should have gone to that fucking show, dude.
It was a good show.
really good.
All right.
Like there wasn't a lot of people there, but it was a good show.
yeah, it was a good show.
And that we had a fucking pop-up shop in back, which was
Yeah,
sick.
bit pop. Anyway, so it was him, one of Kat's friends, and then Kat and Gilbert, obviously. He just like walks up to me. We're like in the pop-up shot, and he
Was it Julian, the effeminate black man?
No, it was some white kid.
Oh. Nondescript white kid.
His name was Matt. I remember now.
Oh,
because
right.
my name is Matt.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're like, I must destroy him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, he comes up to me. He is gone, which seems incredible because it's not late into the night. Maybe he pre-gamed, maybe whatever. He comes up to me and he's just like shouting at me, and I'm just like, yeah. You know, he's a chill guy. Gets to talking about how he's going to Australia and how he'll be my wingman for the night because he's got a girlfriend, but he loves helping people out. And
Sounds like a great guy.
No, yeah, exactly. It's interactions that I have like this that I think they're genuine because, like, normally when you're drunk, you're just saying shit that is in your mind, which sometimes when it's about yourself is totally true.
You can't, like, think enough to, like, formulate, like, a conversation. Like, do they give a shit about this? Let me steer the same. You're just going.
Right. You're just saying shit that you know. You're just saying facts that either about you or about your general surroundings because you can't form sentences.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then, you know, the people in Mexico, they were super chill. They were shit-faced.
She was just yelling at me.
She was yelling
What
at
was
you.
it? The Mary
Amber Lee.
Amber Lee.
White trash name.
Yeah.
I thought it was like more porn star name than anything.
Porn stars, white
Those,
trash.
Okay.
Those Venn diagram circles overlap.
She got so
It's-
mad at me because she was like fixing her top and her boobs just hanging out, and I was talking to her at this point while she was fixing her top and her tits hang out, and she pulls them up. She's like, "Did you fucking see my tits?" I was like, "Well, yeah, you were like,
Well, yes, madam.
what the fuck? Like, yeah, you just you're like they came out."
I
And the
mean-
dude that was across also saw it, and he's like, "Did you?" He's like, "Yeah," and he kept on walking and left. And she got like so offended. She's like, "You saw
She
my
didn't get
tits?"
offended. She was shit-faced. That's
Yeah,
it.
she was just yelling, and at then like I just ended up lying. I was like, "No, I didn't see anything. I were talking about. I just saw ribs."
Yeah.
She believed it too. She's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. I like all this was happening next to me, and I was like kind of popping in and out of the. So like, he's like, "Yeah, I did see him," and she gets mad, and she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you saw me," and then he's like, "I didn't see him." She's like, "Oh, okay." She's like, flip.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I didn't see him." She's like, "Oh,
That's
cool."
cool. That's neat.
And then I whispered it to her, I was like, "Totally saw him."
Bam, high five.
It's not like it was anything impressive.
Oh shit.
Shots fired,
Shots
Amber Lee.
fired. Fuck you, Amber Lee.
They're, U of A, I think.
No, they graduated. They were old.
But they
Yeah, went to.
they went to U
No,
of A.
they never went to anything, dude. They graduated.
They graduated.
They wiped that shit.
They wiped that shit. Yeah, she was like probably this close, like 5
How
inches.
close were her tits?
5, like
Dude,
this
she was way
close.
closer than that. Oh wait, like are you talking? Okay.
Tits wise, right?
No,
here.
no, you're talking about your hand is.
To you, or your hand to me?
My hand to me.
For the listener.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
She
For
was
the
way closer to
listeners, the difference is like half
No,
a foot
hold on. My
to an
hand
arm's
you.
length.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So
right here.
Adan was holding his hand out to Zachary, and there was about a foot
Yeah, it was a foot.
between his hand and Zach.
Face. That
Dude,
face.
she's like right up on you.
She was yelling at me, dude. Like, I just smelled
She got
liquor.
inside of you.
Liquor is all I could smell. It was disgusting.
I want you to be so close to me, and then if you're any closer, you would beat me.
Closer. But one
Oh,
of the-
Chris D'Elia.
oh my god, what a bad guy. But a thing that I do hate, it happens more with drunk people, is when someone comes up to you and they're just complimenting the shit out of you, you know? You're like, look, I know you're shit-faced, but this does not seem genuine. It
Right.
just, what are you trying to do to me, man? Because there's a guy like, there's
Trying
a
to
guy
make
like
me
that
fall
in
in love with
Mexico.
you, I might.
There was a guy like that in Mexico, and this guy seems like a real cool guy. He's like, "Oh man, you're so cool, man." And I'm just like, "Get out of my face!"
What was this?
Well, we were down by the volleyball court. You guys were up at the high boys. I was down. I was standing in the sand. It was a white guy. Who was like a little bit taller than me, wearing a black shirt. I don't know. I don't remember his name, but he was just one of those guys that was just being really, really nice to me, and I'm like, I don't like this.
Most of the people there were really nice.
Yeah, but it was like a lot.
Okay, over the top.
It's like over the top. He's like, dude, you're awesome. You're my best friend. I'm like, who are you again?
It's like no one in my life has been this nice to me. I don't want it to be a drunk person.
Right, exactly. I don't want this to mean nothing.
Yeah,
What a great place. We need to go back.
Mexico.
Fantastic.
What was the
place.
name of that other teacher?
Katrina,
Katrina.
something like that.
She was real nice too.
She's real nice.
She was like, "I'm gonna help you guys out." She tried to help out Ty with Sam.
yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah. That was funny though.
Ty is another boy.
Ty's another
He's one
boy.
of our other boys.
We'll have
He's-
him on the podcast eventually.
eventually.
He was gonna be here tonight, but
Well, he's still
decided-
here, right?
No, he left.
Oh.
Yeah, he straight just left after he gone after dinner.
He a gone boy.
He gone.
It's like
Get her
that.
another mic.
It's like that. Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, we're making all these plans to have more people on, and Zach's like, fuck,
Shit.
fuck.
We need another mic by Friday.
What's today? Tuesday?
Today's
We could do that if we order it right now.
We could do that. You want our $32? I have it
Guys,
on
I
me.
need to save my money. I
Zach.
just bought some audio equipment that is
you
too the one I was talking about.
Which is what again?
The sampler / sequencer.
Jesus Christ,
The
dude.
$600 one.
Ooh, $600. Get into Bitcoin. That ship hasn't totally sailed.
Yeah. So
It's chill.
I just gotta eat paste
Just
for the rest of the
dude,
month, and I should be
ramen.
good.
Top
Dude, just-
ramen.
We'll go to Costco. We'll use my membership. We'll get you a giant thing of rice.
Rice and beans.
Rice and beans,
Some
dude.
beans. Hey, I'll
You can
do it.
change it up with some lentils too if you want.
I
Dude,
got sauce, dude.
Lentils
Don't
are
even
good.
need
Yeah,
to.
lentils are bomb.
I get these lentils from Costco. They're great. They taste like beans or what? I don't know. They are beans.
Is that
lentils.
the one we
They-
had?
they
when the
taste
first
like
time
what
went to
they are.
Vegas?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
yellow bag
those are
ones.
so good.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're
Very
really
good.
fucking amazing. We were eating those at a McDonald's parking lot
With McDonald's.
with McDonald's. You have a McDonald's hat now.
I have a McDonald's hat now.
I haven't seen that McDonald's hat in a while.
I don't wear it out a lot.
Why is that?
You wore it
I'm not sure. I
You wore it so much.
exclusively wore it in Vegas because I brought my drip drop hat and I left it in the car, which we didn't touch for the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good,
We didn't know where it was.
we knew where it was. I just didn't want to drive it first because I was drunk as shit the entire time. Two, I didn't want to tip the valet.
I didn't know where it was.
It
I
was,
didn't know where it was.
It was
either.
gone.
it was at the valet. It was wherever
Right,
the
where's
valets
that?
put their car.
Yeah, I don't
in the
know.
garage.
Yeah.
It would have been easy to find.
They-
We wouldn't even had to find
They
it.
fucked around with your car, your seat settings.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah,
did. They
that's
always
right.
do.
Matt was very upset.
Yeah.
To the point where he almost didn't want to drive.
I'm like, you know what? I can't do this.
Oh, you almost killed us in a head-on collision with a semi-truck. That almost happened.
When was this?
Coming on the way back.
Really?
I was on the way
What
back
do you
or the way
mean,
there?
really? On the way back? No, why does no one remember this?
Well,
What?
he's exaggerating. I'm sure I was just passing and it got a little close for comfort.
A little close for comfort.
It was,
Yeah, it's probably on that two-way road, back
Yeah.
to
it was
Phoenix.
definitely on the
I was-
two-way road. Really?
I was probably asleep.
You were awake.
Really?
I was dead, and
Zach-
I witnessed it.
Zach woke up just for that.
Yeah.
You heard everybody screaming.
I don't remember.
But we're
that.
not dead, okay?
We're-
I had it under control. Okay?
I remember because we're coming over a crest, and you didn't see it until it was very close.
It's chill.
All right,
I
whatever.
had it under control.
I'm.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here now, Zach. So
true.
he must have done something right. We here. That's all that matters.
I guess.
You can sleep, rest easy knowing that you're here.
Yeah.
1 in 10 billion chance that you're alive.
False. One in
A
one
1
chance.
in
that
1
you're
chance.
alive.
If you're listening to this, it's a 100% chance you're alive. We're referring to this
Gary
clip from
Vaynerchuk.
Gary.
I hate
V.
that guy.
Yeah.
He's just too much. Like, it's not that he's a bad person, probably, or that he
And I-
has dumb things to say. Sometimes
Right.
he does. It's just he's so much. He's just a lot.
He's very
aggressive about it. You would recognize his name's like Gary Vaynerchuk. He's like this entrepreneur guy. He's going bald. Is the only
He's
thing I
going
can.
bald.
He's got a
Yeah.
bald spot on the back of his head, and like when I was,
He's like a motivational speaker now.
Okay.
but mostly about like business.
Yeah.
He's like a entrepreneur, whatever.
Yeah.
He's just like so aggressive about just everything, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. Tell it to someone who gives a shit, which apparently was my Uber driver when I was going to the airport from San Diego. And I was listening, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. These are words that if I was into that shit, I would give a shit about, but I don't. So I just kind of tuned out.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was saying something about the miracle of you being you, because
Right.
there's
Like you won the lottery being you. I'm
Yeah,
assuming he was referring to like sperm and egg ratio.
No, he definitely was.
Right.
So I mean, like, there's a shit ton of sperms, they go whoosh, you know.
They go
This, yeah, this is a dramatic recreation of how it goes. It goes whoosh, whoosh, and then your baby comes out.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
That's it.
But like, while that is statistically true, it doesn't matter
Right.
because
It doesn't make any sense telling that to a human, fully developed person.
so
Douche.
he's like, you know, something about is motivational. You being here means that you won the lottery. You are a lucky whatever
You're a
because
lucky guy.
you are a lucky
Lucky
guy
guy.
because you were born, you know,
Yeah.
and you had the chances of 1 in 10,000 not being, or whatever the fucking numbers are.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, sure, true, but it doesn't make it doesn't matter because if they weren't born, then whatever,
Yeah.
you know. Like,
What was that thing that you were saying in the hotel room? Brandon was talking about something, and you like came up with it. You like countered with this pseudo philosophical thing.
Shit.
That was like, yeah, but like if you don't care, it's whatever.
I don't know. I was still very gone. I was really gone until later.
That was
night.
before you spewed. You had all the alcohol in you still.
Oh
Before
boy.
you spewed.
I don't
So
know.
you're gonna spew.
Spew into this. But yeah, you know, basically it was just like, oh, there's so many sperm and you were the one born, blah, 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 blah. You should feel lucky about this. Why? I wouldn't know the difference if I wasn't born.
Right.
No one would.
Yeah.
So it's a true thing, but it's a very dumb thing to say. It's like just be lucky that you can.
It's barely a true thing. It's like saying half of the one cell that would later grow to develop and be you has this chance, and it's like, well,
It's like
does
saying,
consciousness come? You're presuming that the thing consciousness is a thing that's already in cells,
well, yeah, he's assuming that like consciousness is in each sperm,
right?
and it's not just like whatever.
Yeah,
We're not gonna
Carl could have been born.
It's
You won
like
the lottery, and Carl didn't.
it's like saying that you can convert oxygen into shit that you need to live. Like you're lucky because you can do that.
Right. It's like, no, I'm alive because I do that. The only reason I hear you saying that shit is because I'm alive.
Because and you're alive saying this stupid shit too.
Yeah. It's like everyone who is the same amount. Everyone that has ever been is the same amount as lucky.
Yeah. Even the
How'd you-
shit
How'd
people.
you get into this conversation with your Uber driver?
Oh no, I didn't. He was listening. No. We were having this conversation, and I was using that story to kind of like give a backstory on this guy because
I
I was
might have been
listening.
on shrooms.
Yes,
I was-
yes.
I was on shrooms.
Yes, that
and
was
we were
that night.
floating in the pool. That was the
that night.
catalyst.
That was the catalyst for that conversation.
Oh,
But I wasn't having a conversation with Uber. I was just listening to a podcast.
how great was that? The shrooms.
I was pretty good. It was
Dude.
pretty fucking good. I was putting leaves on everyone's face.
Yeah, we
was
were
chill.
the leaf people at one point, and it was magic, those leaves.
Because I took shrooms there, and I just passed out when I got home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of disappointing.
It was really good. It was really good.
I fucked
Yeah,
up.
we were
I should have
floating in
stayed
the pool and
awake
shit.
for the, like when it hit me, but I passed out. I
Yeah.
probably had some like crazy ass dreams.
Yeah.
You haven't shroomed since?
No, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck?
One of them went into a migraine though, so I didn't really enjoy it.
Shit took it more.
Yeah.
Well, it was kind of this weird thing where I felt it coming on, and then the shrooms hit, and I was like kind of chill, and then it got not chill.
Well, were you microdosing?
Yeah.
Or you're just eating a pizza full of mushrooms?
You gotta like have a decent trip, like at one of
Right.
these days, like a decent amount.
Well, we
Yeah.
need to go
I want.
camping
Yeah, I
again.
want to go into the wilderness.
yeah,
or
it's amazing.
wilderness,
It's
just
amazing.
Well, I mean,
plant life, really.
if we go superstitions, that's wilderness. That's
Right.
fuck.
Yeah, true.
That's scary.
No, dude, it's super chill.
Okay, we're not gonna fall off a cliff.
No. So it's like on top of a mountain, but like the mountain's like flat as shit.
Okay, all right.
And
so.
there's more. Well, not really.
Do I need
It's
a
not
truck?
that flat then.
Yeah, you definitely need a truck.
Okay,
So,
I
um,
can get a truck.
What happened to
But-
your truck?
I brought it here. My
Yeah,
brother used it.
I was gonna ask, but then I did see it.
What happened to it? It's here. Okay. Right on.
No, yeah, it's. I mean, there's a cliff on the way up.
Yeah.
Just don't fall off that. But
Okay.
like once we get to the site, there's flat ground, and there's some like higher ground even.
Whoa.
But don't go up it because you can't get up it. I tried.
Higher than the highest ground?
Highest in the-
Yeah,
What?
it's higher than the highest ground, but it's The ground that we will be camping on is the highest achievable ground. Because this ground is higher, but you can't get up there. It's like loose gravel and agave trees and bees. There's a lot of
interesting.
stuff. No, it's dangerous.
This is dangerous.
So like wait.
I don't know. I kind of.
I'm picturing just like the small section of a mountaintop, but is it like not that?
There's a lot of trees.
There's a lot of trees.
Okay.
There's a lot
How
of-
big is the top of this?
Pretty big.
'Cause I'm picturing.
No,
like,
yeah, no, you're definitely picturing something
like
that
a
is.
parking lot, maybe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of trees, so like,
There's a lot of trees.
so, like you go up the hill.
You don't
Hey
have-
Matt, how many trees are there?
A lot. Okay.
Hello, dude.
There's a lot of trees, so it's like on the ridge of the mountain. It's not like up top
Okay,
flat.
I was picturing the top of a mountain because that's how you
Yeah, I was
describe
It's
it.
at the top
I was
of a mountain.
No, the top of a mountain is the highest point of a mountain.
There's a lot of trees. Okay. It's chill.
I don't know what the fuck you mean. If you're at the tallest point of a mountain, there's nothing taller than that. There could be trees on the top of a mountain.
The other tall part is too tall and too much stuff. It's basically non-existent.
It is the.
It's like it's
Okay, so the middle of this mountain.
not the middle.
Okay.
So
Some section down from the top of this
a
mountain.
lower level than the
Yeah.
then the very top, then the
very
peak.
top.
Yeah, all right. If this mountain was a building and there were
I
20
think
floors
it
on
would
this
be
building,
called. I think it would be called the summit, but not the peak. I think so. The peak is the very, very tip top.
Yeah.
okay.
The summit, I think,
I thought that was the peak. I thought it was just
I
a
thought the
different word.
summit. Yeah.
I
thought so
think
too.
is like the highest like chill place. You know.
the highest chill price.
Oh, right on. I'm sure if I look it up on dictionary.
Summit, the highest chill place on the mountain.
In colloquial, the most chill place to hang with your bros on the top of this sick peak, bro. Mountain.
But
Rock.
like the part that's higher is very small. So it's up and then there's not a lot on top.
Okay.
So you are effectively on top of a mountain, but there's that stuff in front of you and then there's a shit ton of trees. So you can't like see
Yeah. Okay.
very
Okay.
far.
I'll
but
take
it's
your word for it.
super chill and it's like cold up there. Colder.
Cool.
So we better go pretty soon.
No, it's chill.
We're gonna freeze.
Not
It's
that
fine.
cold?
Not that cold.
It'll
Colder?
probably get way cold if we go.
As cold as the back of my truck.
Oh man, that was very cold. No, I mean it'll probably get very cold,
Okay.
but I mean that won't be until like December.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Plus fire, you know.
All right.
Fire's a great thing.
Fire's a great thing.
Yeah. Okay, so Adan.
Yeah.
A while ago, we were talking about introducing you into the D&D campaign that we briefly started.
Yeah. I think I even chose my character.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I was like an.
Shit, well,
elven-
that's what I was going to ask you
I was
next.
an elvish wizard or something.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
cool. What do you want your name to be?
Oh, we have to pick a name. Let's do.
I mean, I guess you don't have to right now, but I'm just
Yeah.
What's your guys' name?
I am the DM of the
Yeah,
Matter
he's the
Other.
dungeon master. My name is Chad Hammerdong.
Yeah. Julian is Brakil, the crusher of puss.
Kill the crusher.
So
of
yeah,
Puss.
if that is any kind of framework of what you want to,
I would say lean
Construction.
away from the joke names. Basically, make your character very serious because the jokes happen within the game. The jokes are not your character, as Julian found out very swiftly by choosing a race that's illiterate.
yeah, I mean that did bring across some kind of funny shit, but like maybe too much.
Yeah.
I think it would be too much with a third nonsense character.
Like, I know nothing about this game.
I know.
That
neither. Yeah, you're on the
you're golden.
you're on the same level as me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
no, it's like he tells you everything.
Basically, it's a collective storytelling game where we all sit down and you basically say what you want to do. And you,
Well, so
you say that to me, and I'll first
Zach
of all,
will set the scene.
Yeah.
Zach sets the scene. If it's at the very beginning, gives you like like kind of major plot points or whatever, like your motivations, blah 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 blah, and then he sets a more specific scene, and then that's it. Then you go.
Yeah. Then you interact, and then you like say, "I would like to," or you like, "I swing my sword into the sky," or whatever the fuck. Or you're like, "I just attack that guy. I just fucking attack that guy," and then based on my brain and dice, I basically tell
If
you,
you killed him, what did happen?
yeah, what happened.
Oh.
Like how effectively that happens if you critically fail.
Right.
Your skills going into this, like
many
if you have
times did you
skills
guys,
to killing someone randomly, then it's more likely that you'll do that. That's just a very broad overview of Dungeons and
I mean,
Dragons.
this is a very simplified version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we play by house rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
How
I mean-
how many? Hold on. How many times did you and Julian sexually assault each other?
each other. I don't know.
I don't think any.
He assaulted
Matt,
me.
Sexually assaulted probably a couple of people.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would
But
have
not
to
in the
listen
game, not in
through
the
to
game.
tally. Right. Sorry.
Okay.
Chad is a
Yeah.
Chad is a delight.
Chad's
Matt,
like-
piece of work.
So,
No, yeah.
so what character are you? What like race?
I am a half elf.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Half-elf.
I'm a half elf that went to. I'm a frat boy too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could listen to the podcast.
You could listen to
We
the
just-
podcast. It exists. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
it's
It's
long.
very long. I thought it's funny because it's me.
Let's see.
There's some good parts, but it's long.
It's long.
The
It's-
next one we do, we're gonna shorten it. It's gonna be shorter.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, this one's going in like an hour or something.
That's different.
It's different.
Yeah, we just crossed the hour mark.
It.
Sounds like an interesting game. Like I'm
It
down
is
to play
chill.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we good
Elvish
Yeah.
Wizard.
You're a wizard.
for sure.
Elvish Wizard. Yeah.
Do you want to like come up with like backstory?
Oh,
I
I
know.
can do that.
I mean, if you want.
If you want,
Yeah, you should bring some backstory to the game,
for sure.
Okay.
just so you can like figure out what your character wants and you can actually role play.
And
what-
then that way Zach can hold shit over your head and torture you.
yeah.
He knows your deepest, darkest fears.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I'll think of something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go.
All right, I'll think of something. All right, where's the start button? Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, I think it's long enough for the first one.
Yeah.
Unless you got something else that fucking is better out there. Cool.
I'll have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's Matt pounds his beer.
Matt.
No sleep. All right.
No
Well,
Sleep Squad.
fucking thanks for listening to the very first Starbaby
First
podcast.
official.
First for real podcast.
for
For shizzle.
If any of that D&D talk entices you, we have the first episode of the D&D campaign on the YouTube channel, so you can check that out.
It's
But
about
other than
a
that,
year old.
yeah, it's probably about a year.
Year and a half.
Yeah,
It's funny.
it's pretty good. It's
Very
long.
long.
It's heavily edited, so
it was
longer.
Yeah.
But
so hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more mics, get some more people on here.
Yeah.
Get Holly on here. Lital, possibly.
who knows, man?
Who
The
knows?
sky's the limit
The
as long
sky's
as
the
we
limit,
pay
yeah.
for it.
How it's limited to how deep our pockets are.
Yeah,
All right.
pretty shallow. All right, thanks for listening. Signing out, this is Zach.
Aiden.
Matt.
We probably won't do that one again. Probably won't do sign outs.
No,
we
that's
already
chill.
introduced ourselves.
We are
All right.
Starbaby.
Thanks for listening. All right, taking it again. Here we go. All right, thanks for listening to this.
John, why'd you say
All right,
Aiden?
welcome to the Star.
I've been called that by Ty a lot today.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay, so it's just in your head.
yeah.
Same
Gotcha.
when I get called Gabriel, I say my name is Gabriel.
Right.
Yeah.
Word.
I've been
I
called
thought this is how we found out that we've been pronouncing his name wrong. I was like, what?
It's Gabriel.
Shit.
Yeah, that's my middle name. I get called that at home and at work.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Well, thanks for listening to the Starbaby podcast. Tune in next week, maybe. We're gonna try and make it a weekly thing. We'll see if
Hey.
we can do it.
Yeah.
Hey. All right.
Cool. Peace.
Keep it fucking.
Keep it Gweg.
Wait, no. You do you, Starbaby. I don't know. Is that a good sign out?
You do you?
No,
start?
yeah, that's good. You got to get into it a little more. Put some
All
more into it.
All right. You want to try it? Matt, try it.
All right, this has been the Starbaby Social Hour. You do you, Starbaby. I'm
Nice.
done. Take
Yeah,
take.
you do it.
I got nothing.
No, just
No.
say anything having to do with Starbaby being us and this being the social hour, and then
I'm stiff as fuck.
you do you Starbaby.
Yeah, just some sort of sign out.
That involves that because I think that's good.
This has been the social hour, Star Babies. No, wait, what was it? I wasn't paying attention.
That was a good first take.
You could
Star Baby.
They could be Starbabies.
We could be Star Babies.
could be
They
Star
could be the
They
Star
could be.
Babies.
No, yeah, they are Starbabies, and because this is the Starbaby Collective.
This has been Star and the Babies.
You do use Star Babies. How about that? You do use
that's
Star
not
Babies.
bad.
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
I like that.
Okay,
I'm gonna use that. That's my thing now.
we're not all gonna have a thing. We were just
That's my thing now.
competing.
Adonis claimed it as well. It's his thing.
We were just using capitalism, sort of.
It's mine now.
Okay.
All right, so you do use Star Babies.
Cool. Cool.